Bitcoin is showing some bullish signs right here, guys, and we might see a bounce in the Bitcoin price in the not so distant future. But what do we have to watch with that bounce? Is that bounce going to get rejected right here? Could we see a further breakout? And the next important question is, of course, going to be, did Bitcoin really bottomed out right here, or is it still possible that we are going to see lower levels? And how are you actually going to recognize that bottom when it happens? So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, let's jump into the Bitcoin price action. Before we are zooming in on Bitcoin, guys, make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. Very much appreciated. Now, first topic I want to bring up, guys, is the correction that we are seeing so far with Bitcoin is quite likely one of these bull market corrections which takes quite long to eventually finish and which will eventually set the stage for the next rally. We don't know yet where this correction is going to bottom, but it's not something like we have seen right here, where we have a nice rally, a quick short-lived correction, and a continuation. No, this is definitely something more severe, something like we have seen right here, a multi-month correction on Bitcoin. And what we can see, guys, normally when we are ending such corrections, that is also why a lot of people right now are talking about these liquidation cascades, and I've mentioned it in my video yesterday as well. A lot of people are expecting Bitcoin to make a huge final drop to eventually really show the signs to create a bottom. And the signs of a bottom are normally the following. It is a huge wick, as for example we can see right here, where there is a lot of capitulation going on, where the open interest is going to decrease as well because a lot of positions will be liquidated. But more importantly, guys, we will see the volume going to a extreme high, way above average levels. For example, we have seen it right here at the top. We have seen it right here in the bottom in 2018. We have seen that right here in the bottom of 2020 in the March crash. But we also seen it right here when we had this huge drop in the Bitcoin price last summer. So that is something, if we have a look at the correction that we are seeing right now in Bitcoin, that is something we haven't seen before. So a lot of people are actually, a lot of traders are actually anticipating such an event, which is very understandable. Because normally when Bitcoin bottoms, we want to see such a event. We want to see a liquidation event. We want to see extreme amounts of volume, which we basically didn't see as of yet. But in the shorter term time frame, it's quite interesting because Bitcoin is showing quite some good signals, some healthy signals that we might be bouncing right here. So what could that potentially mean? Is it possible for Bitcoin to, for example, see a breakout right here, go to the upside, but eventually still make lower levels? And yes, that is definitely possible in my opinion. We have to be very careful when Bitcoin is breaking that resistance, and we have to be watching a lot of important Fibonacci levels, because a rejection at one of these levels is going to be a warning signal for a potential retracement, so that a breakout could be a retracement for a further drop. A correction also, as you can see right here, never goes in a straight line, always goes with certain retracements. So it could also be that we are going to see something like this. I'm not saying that that is the more likely scenario right now. I'm just saying that this is something that can happen, and I think you should be taking such scenario into consideration, that you don't turn completely into one direction after you see a Bitcoin breaking out. Just be slightly cautious, as we have not yet seen the signs of eventually the bottom. Then guys, let's go into the shorter term time frames. Let's start with the 4-hour time frame right here. And the bullish signs that we are seeing right now is that we have a bullish divergence on the MACD on the daily time frame. That is a Yeah, normally that is a very bullish signal. That is not something that we are seeing quite often. However, on the daily time frame, it still can take some time until it plays out, right? Until that bullish momentum is being expressed in the price. Sometimes, as we have seen with previous ranges in Bitcoin as well. So we have seen the bullish divergence. I can bring it up right here. Let's bring out the moving average or MACD. We can see that if we have a look at this low right here in Bitcoin, and we have a look at this low, that was the moment we created that bullish divergence over on the MACD. But yeah, guys, from this low to this low, it approximately took 1 month later before we actually saw that bullish momentum being expressed in the Bitcoin price. So take that in mind for the short-term traders out there. Bullish divergence on the daily time frame is bullish. But as long as we are not yet breaking some key resistance levels, still slightly be cautious because we still could be seeing lower levels. This is something I wanted to mention. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, then what we can see in the shorter term time frame is that we do form a bullish divergence right here. We got a lower low in the price, we got a higher low in the relative strength index. This one is also visible on the 1-hour time frame. As you can see right here, we set lower lows in the price, higher lows in the relative strength index. This is a sign that Bitcoin wants to actually that Bitcoin might want to bounce right here. At least that the bearish momentum in this price decline is decreasing. So the momentum is decreasing, but this can be tricky as well, guys, because you shouldn't turn directly completely bullish when you see something like this, because when a trend is, for example, right now we have a downtrend and the uptrends are being sold off and are not that strong, which is actually the case right now, then this can just be also a retracement for the relative strength index trending up right here while the price is not doing that much, and eventually actually creating space right here, creating more space to eventually have more bearish momentum in the future. So that is just something to watch right here. However, I do think it is possible for Bitcoin to see a bounce from these levels. I do like to see Bitcoin breaking above a certain key level. That level is visible on the 4-hour time frame, and that is going to be the 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame. That is the first major level that I'm watching and where I want to see Bitcoin really breaking out from in order to confirm that we can see a further rally. The 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame has been a nice indicator in the past. Also right here when we had the breakout, that was the start of a major rally. Here we got some fake outs though, so take that in mind. If we break above this level, then get a 4-hourly close back below this level, that is bearish of course, but I think this is one of the first levels to break in order to see the potential start of a rally or a bounce. Like here we can see this level also acted as support afterwards, and the moment we broke back below this level, we were actually in a downtrend. Right here as well, the moment we broke back above the 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, that was also the start of this uptrend. Of course, we sometimes get some candle closes below this level. That is possible. It is a 4-hour time frame moving average. It's not a weekly moving average, right? Which are most of the time more significant in that way. But nevertheless, I think this is a valid level to watch in the Bitcoin price, and we could be seeing something like this. It might be a little bit too early right here, but that we have a W formation, so we be coming down right here. We set that low, we come back up, we test the horizontal resistance, the neckline of the W, we come back down, we set a higher low, and eventually we are going back up the resistance. And the resistance, as you can see, the horizontal line is right now aligning approximately with the declining resistance of that falling wedge formation, and I think a breakout of this level could be actually quite bullish. And let me show you the target of this W formation. The target of the W formation is the neckline, the width of the neckline till the head right here, or till the W put at the point of breakout. Let's say we would be breaking out right there. This is a conservative target of approximately $47,000 US. There's a lot of resistance lining up in these levels. That is important to note as well, guys. We got 45,700 lining up there. Yeah, this is going to be a challenging level for Bitcoin. However, if we can break above that level, that will also be a extra bullish sign, because the target of a falling wedge formation, as you guys know, is the top of the wedge, which in this case would be a Bitcoin price of $69,000 US if we were to reach the target. But however, guys, I still want to be slightly cautious right here, due to the fact that we haven't seen a clear bottom. Of course, we did got this wick, this potential capitulation wick, but if we have a look at the open interest is still quite high, and during this wick right here, we haven't seen a big flush out in the markets as we did, for example, right here, or what we did, for example, in March 2020. So that is just food for thought, something to think about. Try to be like Bruce Lee always says, try to adapt to the markets, and don't try to lean into only into one certain direction, because if you are on the wrong side of that direction, you might get some troubles, you might get wrecked, or you might lose some of your funds. So that is just something you don't want to do. You want to be acting on the markets, and you want to you basically want to be able to change your perspective on the markets when you are seeing certain signs. So one sign could be, and for example, if we were to break above this level, the 38.20% in the near future, and we see consolidate, the moment we are losing that level again, this is a warning signal. We can also see that this level actually aligns with former resistance, which is also going to be an important support level. So that confluence is very important too. But this is one of the examples that you can use as a warning signal. First breaking such a key level, the moment we are losing that afterwards again, that is going to be a moment you want to be very cautious with the price, because this could be a this basically could tell us that Bitcoin still could see lower levels. And you can always switch again, of course, if we then afterwards get supported right here and we break back above the 38.20%, at least you can change your perspective again. Okay, we are back above this level, I'm turning bullish again. However, make sure that when that moment comes, you can at least talk with yourself, and you can switch your perspective, which is very important, because what we are seeing often is, and I also guilty of that, is that sometimes you want a certain scenario to play out, and then you're gonna think of all the potential arguments for that scenario to play out. It's called confirmation bias, and you only look at the evidence which is confirming your certain outcome that you want to see for the markets. But that's basically not how the markets work. You have to be reactive on the markets instead of trying to figure it out right now. Choose one scenario and just lean on that. I don't think that is the best way to approach the markets right here. So this is what I'm watching right now in Bitcoin. Shorter term time frame, we are seeing those bullish divergences playing out. It's not yet clear whether that is going to result in a bounce. I think the most important thing right now is to break this declining resistance. Right now, I think the first level to watch is going to be this high, 42,400. After 42,400, it's going to be 43,000, because that is where the 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame is. And of course, we got the neckline lining up at approximately $44,000, which is also aligning with the declining resistance of the falling wedge formation. If we can break above $44,000, I definitely expect a kind of rally in the Bitcoin price, which might result in the next uptrend. However, I still would like to be slightly cautious with calling that could be a new uptrend which will surpass the previous all-time highs and so on. It's possible, it's definitely possible, but we have to be monitoring that bounce if we were to see that breakout very closely. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's analysis, guys. If you enjoyed today's video and it gives you some clarity on the markets, you learned something, make sure to drop a like. down below this video. That is very much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates when we are seeing that breakout, or when we can check whether it is a real breakout, confirmed breakout, or a potential fake out. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Then for the traders out there who are interested in trading Bitcoin or a variety of altcoins, I'm recommending 3 exchanges down below this video. If you sign up on one of these platforms using my affiliate link, you can get an additional bonus. The biggest bonus is going on over on Bybit, where you can get a bonus of $4,100 and with my specific affiliate link also a 10% discount on your fees. Bybit is a great exchange where you can trade with leverage but also on the spot market. So for all the traders who are interested in that, you can find my affiliate link down below. If you want to learn more on how to trade, if you want to learn more on how you can create your own profitable cryptocurrency trading strategy, I've created a very detailed course about that, which is teaching you from A to Z how to create your own profitable trading strategy right in the crypto markets. You can find more information about that on the blockchaintoday.com. Right now there is still a discount of $150, which you can use with the code down below in the description of this video. Then guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.